Hello, boys and girls. This is Miss Hull, and today we are going to do some review of double-digit addition strategies. I am going to be using my whiteboard to be showing you how to do some of these strategies. So, without further ado, we are going to start our review. So, first we are going to start using base 10. So, I'm going to write base 10 so we know what strategy we're reviewing. And I need a problem, so I'm going to write 56 plus 25. So now I need to put my numbers into base 10 blocks. So I know that I have 5 10s and I have 6 1s. Then my next number is 25. I have 2 10s and I have 5 1s. Okay, so now I need to count the ones. So I know I have 6 on top, and then I have 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, since I have 10, that means I need to regroup. So I'm going to circle those 10. And I'm going to count how many I have left over. So I have 1 left over. So I'm going to write my 1 right there. Then I am going to cross out my 10 and add my 10 on top. So now I need to add all of my 10s that are in the tens place together. So I have the 1 on top. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 10s all together. So my answer is 81. Okay. So let's do one more problem using base 10. I'm going to erase this problem here, and we will do another problem. All right, so my next problem is going to be 67 plus 27. So I need to put my numbers into base 10 blocks. I know that I have 6 10s in my first number. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 1s. And then I have 2 10s and I have 7 1s again. Okay, so now let's count our ones. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have 10 1s, boys and girls, so that means I need to regroup. And then I need to count how many 1s I have left. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to write the number 4. Okay, because I have 4 1s left. Now, I circled 10 1s, so I need to cross them out and put my 10 over here above my tens place. So, now I need to count all of my 10s together. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to write the number 9. My numbers are a little off. Okay, so I have 94. That is my answer. So this is base 10 for double-digit addition. Okay, and this is addition, boys and girls. So remember that when we are doing addition, we put both of our numbers in base 10 form. Okay. So now I'm going to erase this, and I am going to show you how to do we're going to review, a different strategy. So we just reviewed how to do base 10. Now we are going to review how to do expanded form. So I'm going to write expanded form. so we know which strategy we are reviewing. So, expanded form. I am going to use 58 plus 24. Okay? So, now I need to write my numbers how we write them in expanded form. So, I have 58 as my first number, so this would be 50 plus 8. Then I need to put a plus because we are doing addition. And then my next number is 24. So I have 20 plus 4. Okay. So now we are going to start with the ones. So 8, I know that 8 plus 4 equals 12. So I'm going to write the number 12. Now we're going to move to the tens. So we need to add 50 plus 20. So 50 plus 20 equals 70. So I'm going to write the number 70 and a plus in between. So now I need to add the tens and the ones together. So I can add, let's see here. I need to add 70 plus 12. Now, if you need to break 12 apart to add first, you can do that. So let's do that first. I'll show you the two different ways that you can do this. So we can break the 12 right here apart, and we can do that by adding 10 first. So I can add 70 plus 10 first, which would be 80. Then I have 2 left, right? Because I added the 10. Then I need to add this 2. So then I would add 80 plus 2, which equals 82. And that would give you the answer. Now this is breaking that 12 apart. But if I didn't want to do that, if you already know what 70 plus 12 is, then you can just add it right there. If you know that 7 plus 1, I know that 7 plus 1 is 8, and I know that 0 plus 2 equals 2. So 82. We're both of these ways are getting the same answer. There's just one that is breaking apart this second number over here, okay? So let's do one more problem using expanded form, okay? And Mrs. Dooley has been kind enough to put our double-digit addition strategy books on the Google Classroom for you guys to use. Now, if you don't have a printer at home, boys and girls, that is completely fine. You can just get a piece of paper and write the problems that she has written down on a piece of paper and do that. Or your parents or you can even make up your own problems as well. Okay, you don't have to print exactly what we have out. If you're doing your math problems, you can just make up your own problems and use expanded form or base 10 or another strategy that we've used. So now we're going to do another one. We're going to do, let's see here. Let's do 64 plus 29. Okay, I'm using expanded form, so I need to break my numbers apart in expanded form. So I'm going to do 60 plus 4. This is addition problem, so I'm going to put an addition symbol and I'm going to circle it. Plus 29, so then I add 20 plus 9. Okay, so first thing I need to do is start with my ones, right? So I need to add 4 plus 9. And 4 plus 9 equals 13. Then I need to move to the tens, and I am adding 60 plus 20. So 60 plus 20 equals 80. So then I have 80 plus 13. So I can either break my 13 apart or I can add it just as it is on the bottom like that. But I'm going to break it apart. So I'm going to break the number 13 apart and I'm going to add 10 to 80 first. So I'm going to do 80 plus 10 and I know that that equals 90, then I need to add the 3. So I'm going to do 90 plus 3, and I get 93. And I can also, I'll show you how to do it the other way as well. So if I have 8, I know that 8 plus 1 equals 9. And I know that 0 plus 3 equals 3. So I get 93. So my answer is 93. 64 plus 29 equals 93. So boys and girls, this is our expanded form, and I'm going to show you one more strategy and to use in double-digit addition, okay? Now, the next strategy that I'm going to show you is going to be, some of you, I know this is your favorite strategy, we are going to do place value, okay? Place value. Now, we also, some of us call this the carrot strategy, right? So I am going to do 54 plus 28. The reason we call this the carrot strategy is because we draw what looks like carrots, okay? So we need to add 5 plus 2. Right? We're adding 5 plus 2. But remember, it's in the tens place, so it's really 50 plus 20. So 50 plus 20 equals 70. Then I need to add 4 plus 8. So 4 plus 8 equals 12. So then I need to add 70 plus 12. Now, you can add 70 plus 12 as it is, or you can also break it apart. So I'm actually going to break it apart. So 70 plus 12. I'm going to break it apart into 70 plus 10. 70 plus 10, I know that is 80. Then I added my 10. Now I need to add my 1 that's left. So I will add 80 plus 2. 80 plus 2 equals 82. So that is your answer. So 54 plus 28 equals 82. All right, now I am going to do one more in place value for you. Just need to erase this here. Okay, so we are going to do, let's see here. Let's do 48 plus 36. So now this is place value, so we also call it the carrot strategy because we use carrots. All right, so first things I'm going to do is add my 10s. So I'm going to add 4 plus 3. Now, is this really 4 plus 3? No, it is 40 plus 30. So 40 plus 30 equals 70. Then I need to add 8 plus 6. So 8 plus 6 is 14. And I'm going to put a plus in the middle because I'm adding them together. So 70 plus 14. And as I said for the last problem, you can add it just like that. If you want to add it in your head, you can add 70 plus 14, or you can also break it apart. So I'm also going to break this one apart. So I'm going to add 70 plus 10, right? Which equals 80. Then I need to add the 1. So 80 plus 4 equals 84. So that is your answer. So 48 plus 36 equals 84. And that, boys and girls, is using the carrot strategy. It is also called place value or break apart. Okay, so I reviewed some of our double-digit addition strategies for you today. We started with not place value, sorry. We started with base 10, and then I showed you expanded form. And last but not least, we just did a place value. Okay, so I hope this helps some of you who are working on practicing your math skills at home. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and I will answer your questions as best as I can. And I will also be doing a video later on about double-digit subtraction strategies. So stay tuned. Hope you guys have a great day.